Welcome back, everybody. We have our good friend Haley Sparks here with us this morning, and she's going to show us how to get healthier in, well, what remains of summer. So, what you got for us today? I see you got a dumbbell, so I know we've got to.
Yes.
We're about to sweat.
Yes, we are. Look at this. We want some boulder shoulders out there, ladies and gentlemen. No, I used to be in college. I wanted defined arms, Ro. Okay, I was a very skinny collegiate athlete. I was like long distance runner, and so like when you looked at my arms, it was like, okay, probably a long distance runner. Guys, we did body weight. You know, as long as we had enough muscle to really support our long runs, things like that, we didn't go for aesthetics.
Yeah.
But post college, I wanted boulder shoulders. Like I wanted it to look like I lifted. That
You wanted it to look like Wonder Woman.
Let's go. Yeah, that's it, with pink hair, you know? So the shoulders, guys, it's a little bit tricky to build volume and healthy because I feel like they always get injured in some type of way.
Man, been
right?
there.
Super sensitive. There are three parts to the shoulder. You have your anterior, you have your lateral delt, and then you have your rear delt. So if you want like a rounded shoulder, you got to work all three parts of the shoulder. Okay. Now I brought a little bit heavier of a dumbbell this morning, bless, for our lateral raises. But ideally, I've said this before, and we've done that with bands. Some of these shoulder exercises you actually want to go kind of light on.
Yeah.
All right. You're not trying to push this weight, max weight under fatigue, because then you're going to start to feel maybe a tweak somewhere, and we don't want that stuff.
And that ain't no fun.
It ruins everything.
It does.
You know. But okay, guys, here's some tips for you. So for shoulders, we're going to isolate those bad boys by taking out our core. When we're sitting down on a bench, or we're standing up, we can kind of use our core a little bit for that shoulder press. When you're sitting down in this Z press, it really takes away your legs for help, and you have to use your core. Okay, so already just holding it right here, I'm getting a good burn in that shoulder all over. Just strict pressing it overhead, making sure that you're locking out. Now, sometimes when I see it, you meatheads, all right, you go right here, boom, and you rep it out. Complete the rep, you know?
Yeah.
You go all the way to the top, and you're going to get full range of motion here, but you're also going to get that burn. This one will isolate, just the shoulder in general. You can already tell it's getting pumpy. So other side, this also helps you not compensate, again, using your feet.
Yeah.
You can really tell, like this side feels a lot more smooth.
So with this one, you work your shoulder and core, basically.
Oh my gosh, it really is core. Like the core burns just as much as the shoulder does. So if you're really wanting to work your core, you don't even have to isolate and do ab exercises. You can do things like this that isolate what you're, or how you're pushing weight overhead, So.
Oh. Well,
Here we go. Okay, so there's that one, guys. And then also, if you want to work like the back of the shoulder, okay, rear delts, this is going to be the fly row. You probably do these a lot. It's,
yeah.
I'm so impressed I can do this with a 25-pound dumbbell. But
see, I've never tried it with 25. I've always kept it like 15 or 20.
Look, that's a sweet spot for people, experienced 5-10 pounds, guys. Again, you just want to make sure that you're not using your whole body. Really isolate that muscle that you're using, and you'll see, if you just look at a muscle anatomy chart. I love looking at those. Maybe I'm just too nerdy for my own good. But when I go to personal training or physical therapy and I get needling, I like to see those muscles, and then you can make that mind-muscle connection.
That needling looks like it hurts, man.
Beauty's pain.
I saw a YouTube video. I don't know if I can do it, man. All right, Haley, don't go anywhere because she will be back so much. Welcome back, everybody. We still have our good friend Haley Sparks here with us this morning. We're talking about ashwagandha root and how it can help improve our nutrition. So what you got?
Yeah. Sorry guys, I was gonna bring my ashwagandha root because I actually have it for you. I get it everybody's gonna ask, I get it at Drug Emporium. Just because of the particular dosage. Now, I'm not a doctor, guys, but I just want to give you some, because you'll find it on Google as well. The recommended amount here can range quite a bit. As an elite athlete or somebody that puts their body like zig, something like that, under stress quite a bit, even high school athletes maybe, that 300 milligrams to 600 milligrams is going to be that sweet spot here. But a lot of people don't know that ashwagandha root is a natural supplement, guys, that helps circulate cortisol And we talk about that all the time, the stress hormone, but it helps circulate cortisol out of the body. So if you have a lot of cortisol naturally resting in your body, and what this shows up as, everyone, is bloating. Maybe your sleep is just not ideal, okay? You're having sugar cravings. Maybe you're just starting to gain some body fat, which is probably, everyone, I'm gonna give you some grace here. It's inflammation and water retention is what happens. But if you have a lot of cortisol naturally circulating in your body, then your other health, your sleep, guys, is going to go to mess. That's me, okay? So I started taking ashwagandha root just several days ago. It could take 6 to 8 weeks for you to actually see cortisol drop in your body. But everyone, I wanted to be a testimony. My sleep was ranging around 4 to 5 hours a night. I was waking up around 1 to 2 o'clock in the morning, which is a sign of high cortisol. Started taking ashwagandha root, and now my sleep is all the way up to 8 hours. In like 3 or 4 days or so. It's the only thing I've changed. But those adaptogens, everyone, is what helps block that survival mode, basically that communication airway from your brain to your nervous system. Ashwagandha is going to help rebalance that, so you're not getting that fight or flight mode so much. You can get it at Walmart, anywhere, guys. Just make sure you're getting a good source there. But ashwagandha root is something that I feel like is great to circulate in those really stressful seasons.
Man, I wish we had more time because, man, I want to learn more about this ashwagandha root.
We could all be learning about that stress system, everyone.
Yeah.
Ashwagandha root is an amazing one. Check it out. Google it. You can always find me on social media and ask me questions if you think that's something that might apply to you.
Awesome, awesome. All right, well, Haley, always good to see you. Appreciate you.
Got it.
And for more information, you know where to go, myhighplains.com. It is 6:30.